I'm Sides. Let's write a song.
Alright, so here I am in my Logic project. I really like making these hyperpop drum and bass type songs. So I'm going to change the BPM to 172 and I'm going to stay in C major, A minor realm. That's kind of like what I like singing or writing in at this moment. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to go over to instruments and I'm going to add one of my favorite instrument sounds, which is under... This one's part of the Slate Digital All Access Pass, Sonic Academy, Anna 2, and my favorite keyboard sound right now that I like is called Juiced Piano. Sounds super nice, right? All right. Whatever, you get it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Splice, and I like to get the vibe of the song like while I'm writing it, and these drum samples may or may not end up in my final version of the song, but yeah, this is just kind of how I like to get inspired and feel into a groove instead of just writing with piano, mostly because I'm not that good at playing piano, and yeah, kind of gets me in the vibe. So I like this one for the verse, and that for the chorus. Let me just drag this in, and then let me grab this drum part for the chorus. We'll deal with that later. All right. Next thing I like to do is kind of like organize my track a little bit, just so I know what's going on. I like to use the markers as a way to arrange the song. So we'll just focus on, I think I might just like go right into this one, at least for the writing part. So we'll do verse, verse, chorus. Oops. Hit something. Verse, verse, and then we'll do chorus, and then we'll do another chorus, and then maybe like an outro chorus or like a break. We'll call it a break. I'm thinking we'll just kind of like repeat that and then do it again. So to copy and paste this really quickly, so you hold down Shift and click on each of them, and then you press Command C and then Command V, and voila, we have our thing. But except this one, I want to do a double chorus, and then I'm going to extend this a bit. I'm just holding down Option and then drag, Option, drag. And then I'm going to do break again. And I probably should have color coded this first, but I'm just going to color code this really quickly. Press Option C to color code it. We'll make the verses in red. We'll make the choruses in this color, that color, this color. We'll make the break in green, and then red, that color, green. All right, let's take a look at this. I'm just going to get my drum part all organized because I know I want this part for the verses and then this for the chorus, but I think I just want like the second half of this because you see how this sounds different in this ending here. I like that versus this. That one's just kind of like a loop. Just to add a little bit of variety, we're going to do that here. And then maybe I'll do like the full ones for these choruses. Just to add some variety. All right. Now, let's start laying down some chords. I'm not the best piano player, but we're going to try our bestest. So I don't have an extra camera to show you guys my MIDI keyboard. One day I'll get that, but I think I can do Command K, and if I pull this out, you can see what I'm playing. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. So now you can see what I'm playing. Let's figure out some chords. I love starting with A minor 7. By the way, if you hear anything, that's my dog. He's just sleeping right here. If you hear anything weird. I'm thinking that vibe for the verse. Oops. And I generally like to stick with like 4. Can you not do that? There's Leo. You can't see him because he's little. Say hello. So yeah, I'm just gonna record that in. I like to keep 4 chords. Some songs only have like 2 chords for the verse. I'm just gonna do 4. So I think I'm gonna do. And then to add some variety for the second part, I'm going to just stay on the F major 7. That kind of gives you like a build to the chorus. And we'll figure out the chorus after. So let me just record that in. This is a fast tempo, so let's see how I do. But thank God for MIDI editing. All right, I'm scared. Oh my God. No. So that's not how I want to do it. That's not the vibe. Let me loop the vibe so I can see the vibe I want. This is why I always record it with drums. It's probably loud. And super cool thing, I played it perfectly. Of course I wasn't recording. If I press Shift R, ta-da! There they are. Amazing. I kind of like how it's a little bit off. Gives it a little bit of a thrill. This one's a little bit too far off. For the second one, I'm just going to press Option and copy this. But as I mentioned, I want to just stay on that F chord. All I'm going to do, can delete that, hold down Option. All right, we got laid that part down. Now let's figure out what I want to do with the chorus. All right, so I want to go somewhere a little bit different. Typically, I like to, like if I'm in A minor, I kind of like to be a little bit more major when we get to the chorus, just to like change up the vibe a little bit. If you're not good at theory, I'm also not that good at theory, but I remember everything. So I have this website that I like, Music Theory site. This really helps me when I am writing. So now for the chorus, let's think about what we're gonna do. So we're coming out from here. And then I'm going to go to A minor, and then I want to play like a cool variation here. I don't know, F6, I guess is technically what Logic says. By the way, Logic is always playing the chord. It's like a D minor or an F6. It plays the chord up here, if you can see it. Right here is the chord, or what they think is the chord. And then I'm going to go to... I can play it as a variation. A minor, F6, G, and then I kind of want it to resolve to C, but I think I like it like that, C. I'm gonna record that in. Let's just get it done. All right, let's listen to the vibe so I don't f it up. It's so hard to play fast. All right. And now we can write the words. So really you don't have to overthink any of this stuff because like I said, you know, I can edit this all later. I just like to get my songwriting in and then build my production. Sometimes I build my production first and then add the songwriting. But yeah, I just want to kind of like write something. And I want to do just like a little quick fun intro thing. So I'm just going to take one bar and just put that here. I like to write everything in my little notepad over here. So I want to write about haters on the internet. I get so many haters on the internet. They hate to love, love to hate. That's the nature of the game. Let's see what I can come up with. So usually I just like to loop a section and just try to like come up with a melody. So basically what I'm trying to come up with is just like something kind of catchy. So the first thing that comes to my mind, do 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 do. I don't know, something that's kind of simple, and this is like kind of fast, so I can't do that much. But I think I like that melody. And now I gotta plug in the words. I like to try to paint a picture. So I'm gonna say, first off, takes a lot of nerve to. Now I kind of want to rhyme with off. This is a website I like to use. Helps me kind of think of some words. So I'm gonna write in off. And I like this one because it has all these like near rhymes. So camouflage, sabotage. I think I'm gonna use sabotage. And then I just try to like pick out some words like, so I'm gonna do sabotage, straws, so maybe like flaws. So I'll just write this down. So let's see how I can kind of like fit these in now. Okay, so first off, it takes a lot of nerve to sabotage a stranger you don't know. I think this is a little wordy. I would love to say this in less words, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it as a first off, it takes a lot of nerve to sabotage a stranger you don't know. You paint my flaws. And I like to do like metaphors, so I don't know, like you wish you would paint the town, because it's like you're alone, you don't have any friends, you don't have anyone to paint the town with, right? Like, why are you being a hater? All right, let's hear how that works. First off, it takes a lot of nerve to sabotage a stranger you don't know. You paint my flaws like you wish you could paint the whole dang town. Cool. The whole dang town. That's good enough for me. Now, let's see. I like to keep it like a conversation, so maybe it's like, but honestly, and I kind of want to keep the same vibe, the same like template as the last one. So first off, but honestly, it could be a little bit different. I get to decide. But first off, I'm starting to think you're obsessed with me. Because that's the other thing, like, when people are, there's this one person that comments on every single one of my videos, like, a nasty thing, and I'm like, why do you follow me? Like, why do you watch my videos if you hate me so much? Like, are you obsessed with me? Anyways, I also get nervous that one of these days, like one of them are gonna kill me, but that's probably an irrational fear. But honestly, I'm starting to think you're obsessed with me. Bullying for you comes naturally, right? Because I want to get with the honestly. And with me rhymes with honestly. Naturally. You get so annoyed whenever you hear my name. Okay, we need another verse. Opportunity for me to show you a cool logic trick. So we do this, we right click this, and then we do repeat selection between locators. I want to do like a little open thing here. So I want this to, I know I might not keep this with my production. I just kind of like the vibes, and I'm just make that short. Whenever you hear my name. Okay, so sometimes it takes like ages for me for a chorus to come, and sometimes it comes very quickly, and I have an idea. It's kind of like, you hate me. I get it. Sometimes I hate me too. You're a sad one. I get it. Sometimes I stay sad too. Yeah, I think that works. Now I just gotta make sure I get the melody right. You hate me. I get it. Sometimes I hate me too. You're a sad one. I get it. Sometimes I stay sad too. You hate me, I get it. You're a sad one. Okay, and now for this verse, like a lot of pop songs have like multiple singers on like multiple songs, so I think that's why now this verse shouldn't be like quite exactly the same format as the first one. Like I like how it goes like into the break, like the are you lonely? I want to do the break again. I just like a break. You hate me, I get it. Sometimes I hate me too. You're a sad one, I get it. Sometimes I stay sad too. And like, obviously I'm also a producer, so I'm always thinking about production also. So I kind of like the idea of like being like dry like this. You hate me, I get it. Sometimes I hate me too. You're a sad one, I get it. Sometimes I stay sad too. Let's write this verse. So now I kind of like want to talk about, you know how I like painting stories? And also, whenever I'm writing lyrics, I want to make sure it makes sense when I read it down. And this to me makes sense. Like if I was writing it to somebody, I'd be like, first off, it takes a lot of nerve to sabotage. Stranger you don't know. You paint my flaws like you wish you can paint the whole dang town. Bullying for you comes naturally. See how that reads really well? Like that would make sense. So now, second verse. Are you lonely? And now I need something to rhyme with lonely. Did your lover turn out to be phony? You know, like, why are you so miserable? Did your lover turn out to be phony? Is there like an illness that rhymes with E? Like coli? No, that's E. coli. Phony. Achy? I kind of sometimes try to work backwards. I saw an interview where Doja Cat like works backwards with her lyrics, and I love Doja Cat's lyrics, so I try to like work backwards. So achy. Is that how you spell achy? Are you sick in bed feeling achy? Is that why you have so much time to stalk my life? Because quite frankly, excuse me, Leo, because quite frankly, you look freaking crazy. Quite frankly, you are really looking like you're crazy. So what rhymes with crazy? Angry? Something about me just makes you angry. You scream it every chance you get. All right. I think we got a song. Let's record it in. I'm going to throw on some reverb. I use the console here. All right, let's do it. I'm a one-take girl, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Holy shamoly, those drums are loud. Check. A little too much reverb, eh? Hey! First off, it takes a lot of nerve to sabotage a stranger you don't know. You paint my flaws like you wish you can paint the whole dang town. But honestly, I'm starting to think you're obsessed with me. Bullying for you comes naturally. You get so annoyed whenever you hate my name. Hear my name. You hate me, I get it. Sometimes Sometimes I hate me too. You're a sad one, I get it. Sometimes I stay sad too. Oh, 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 oh. Are you lonely? Did your love turn out to be phony? Are you sick in bed feeling achy? Is that why you have so much time to start my life? Cause quite frankly, you are really looking like you're crazy. Something about me just makes you angry, so you scream at every chance you get. You hate me, I get it. Sometimes I hate me too. You're a sad one, I get it. Sometimes I stay sad too. You hate me, I get it. Sometimes I hate me too. You're a sad one, I get it. Sometimes I stay sad too. Oh, 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 yeah! The hyperpop songs are very short. So even though this is only 1 minute and 42 seconds, I can maybe add like another breakdown, but I'm also pretty happy where this sits and how this feels. I like it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and maybe next week I'll make a video of how I start to produce this and make this into a demo or a final production and whatnot. Let me know if you want to watch me do that, but I'll probably do it anyways. Thank you so much for watching me write a song. I'll be posting a video every Tuesday, so please subscribe to my channel, and if there's something you want to see me make a video about, please post it in the comments. Thank you for watching!